Ooh. Searching is a new movie that is coming out in the end of August. I got to go to an early screening of it last night. And this tells the story of a father named David whose daughter goes missing, and he has to go on the search to try and find her, working with the police and the lead detective on the case to try and uncover what happened to her and why she just disappeared without a trace. It's a really engrossing story that may sound generic, but there's so much more to this movie under the surface that really dragged me in, and I feel like this movie is just so captivating that you have to go see it as soon as you can. John Cho plays the lead role as David in this movie, and John Cho did such a good job here. Now, I'm not saying he's not a good actor, I've just never seen him in a lead role before. I only knew him as being Sulu from the Star Trek reboots. I didn't actually know he could do lead roles like this, but he really can. He really carried this movie on his shoulders, and I think that's a massive merit to John Cho, who really did a fantastic job. Not only was the script and writing for his character really realised, but also I feel like his performance just added to the realism, and I feel like he was really well put together in this film, and I loved his performance. He was really emotional at times, he was really frustrated at times, and he really believed that he had this love and, care for his daughter, who had been missing, for a matter of days. And it was just really impressive to see that performance come out of him, because I've never seen him do that before. So my hats are off to you, sir. Like I said, the story of this movie may seem generic and something you've seen 1,000 times before, and on a basic level, yes, you have seen this 1,000,000 times before. But the thing is, this movie has so much to it, and I feel like this movie has a lot more layers to it than you would first expect. If you've seen the trailer for this movie, it gives you a couple of hints as to what that could be, and I thought the trailer maybe might spoil a bit too much, but it really doesn't. This movie has so much more going on, and this movie has so many more revelations within the plot that really just make that trailer, the trailer will engross you to go. The trailer is what made me go see this movie, but the fact that the trailer doesn't give away too much is always a plus, especially in this day and age. So to see the movie really just revel in that was a real joy. Now, the unique selling point of this movie is that it's completely told through technology. Now, if you've seen the movie Unfriended, or the upcoming Unfriended Dark Web, which has come out in the US, that movie is told completely on a laptop screen. This takes a similar kind of approach. This movie is told completely and mostly through social media. You see Facebook, you see YouTube, you see Twitter, you see a couple of other live streaming type services. And also when it's not told on a Mac laptop, when it's not told through social media like that, it's usually told through some other form of technology, whether it's surveillance footage or it could be news footage. It's like a live footage from a helicopter, from the news. It does so many different ways, and it makes this movie so unique and really captivating, because I've never seen a movie filmed this way before. I've never seen the movie take this approach to the point so vividly, to the point where it's actually completely 100%. There's never a single frame in this film that is not through some form of technology. It's always told through a unique standpoint, which something has never really been done before. I don't think this has ever really been done. This is mostly unprecedented, especially on the social media side. Obviously, stuff being told through surveillance footage and news footage, that's not new. But I think really the social media angle of this movie really is impressive and really makes this movie have a unique edge to it that not many other films have. And I think that it really just added to the captivational side of this movie. I don't think that's a word, but we'll move on. And I really think that this movie, it can just really engross you just due to that, and I wasn't able to take my eyes off the screen. Also, this movie is really emotional. It really just pulls at your heartstrings, especially at so many points. And this is mostly down to the tragic story that goes on, some of the revelations that happen within the film, and also due to John Cho's performance, like I mentioned earlier, who really just drives home the feeling that he really just did care about this girl, as any parent would do in this situation. And I think it was really good just to see all these different elements come together to deliver an emotional, impactful film. And I haven't really seen such an emotional film in a long time. I wasn't crying or anything, but I was definitely tearing up towards the end. And I feel like this movie really did a good job at just driving home the emotion, which it really needed to do with a film with this sort of premise. And like I said, this movie is really unexpected in terms of its twists and turns in the plot. This movie has so many different diversions, I just didn't know where this film was going. I didn't know where the story was going to end up. I feel like, from the outset, you kind of have this mindset of where this movie's going to go and how it's going to play out, but it really doesn't play out that way at all. And then it goes one way, and then you kind of think, okay, yeah, I know where this is going, and then it goes, nope, we're going this way, and then you go, okay, yeah, I can kind of see it, and then you go, no, we're going this way, and then it completely changes every single time and completely throws you off. And I think that's great. I think that's awesome that this movie knows the fact that you may be catching on to the plot, so it just completely veers off in a different direction, but also in a way that makes sense. It's not just loads of different plot twists that for the sake of having plot twists, It's not like that. It's not like Skyscraper, where it just had all these different random twists and turns in the middle of the film for no reason. All these twists make sense and feel real. It's not just out of the left field, and I think that's really important, and I feel like it just added to the impact this movie had. Overall, I'm honestly going to say I think Searching may be one of the best films of the year. Not far off the best. I'm still trying to think about it. I'm still trying to consider it. I mean, I only saw this movie last night. But to think about this movie and, looking at it, I'm going, yeah, this could be the best film of the year. Maybe one of my personal favourites of the year. I don't know. But either way, it's definitely up there. I think Searching has such an incredible performance by John Cho leading the pack. And also, I feel like just the story and the plot twist, matching it in with the emotion, it just really adds a lot of gravitas to this film. And I think it really just nailed it. And I think that this movie really has to be seen to be believed because, like I said, I wasn't expecting too much from this movie. I thought the trailer was good and I kind of went in under that expectation, but this movie really blew it out the water, and I think that this film really needs to be seen, and make sure you do see it when it comes out. I'm not too sure about the worldwide release dates, but I know here in the UK it comes out on August the 31st, so if you're from the UK, make sure you go check it out on August the 31st, because it is truly spectacular. So did you guys see Searching? If you did, make sure you tell me your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let's have a great conversation about Searching in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you want to see more movie reviews from me, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video, and I hope to see you guys again next time.